Welcome to the Black Market. I'm your host Cobalt, and today we're going to be playing some Stolen Realm Survivors. This game is absolutely fantastic. It is a survivor-like, as you might guess from the name, and it has a seriously awesome co-op scene. So right now, I am trying to build up a nice Paladin build that can be useful for me and everybody else. We're gonna go to try to get to depth 2 solo, which is gonna be a bit difficult, but that's okay. However, just so you know, chat, I am working with a different setup than normal, so forgive me if it takes an extra second to get to your comments or anything. I had to switch things around. This game currently is still in demo and didn't have graphic settings, so I had to swap to my other monitor that's actually natively in 1080p. Okay, we're increasing our block because our weapon works with block. So the deal with the Paladin is I deal damage for 2 times the amount of healing I receive, and the deal with the weapon I'm using is blocking also triggers it to attack again. So I'm going to be going for a lot of healing and a lot of block. I will say a special shout out to Abobo Knows. I would not be able to do this today's stream without him. He's a fantastic content creator. He's over on YouTube. I believe I have a link. I will post the link in chat so that everybody, well, knows that Abobo knows. One second, let me just get that posted. So, thank you for the key for this. Helped me out greatly. Back to the game. So, okay, do we want multicast? What are we trying to do here? Multicast, trigger on critical. Magnitude is pretty good. We go for magnitude a lot, but I think we're gonna go for multicast, and then I think we're just gonna go for the ability increase. Because so far we haven't gotten anything that's game changing or anything we really need to go for. I've definitely noticed in my playing this game so far that you want to go for luck. Luck is OP in this game. The nice part about luck is it increases the rarity of things you get. So going for a lot of luck, it does take up one of your 4 passive slots, which is an issue because so in this game you get 4 active ability slots and 4 passive slots. And going for luck will take up one of my passive slots, but that's okay. That's okay because luck is going to make sure that everything else I get is much, much stronger. So we're going to go for life regen. So now we're constantly doing a little tick of AoE damage. It's not much. It's 0.8 health. So we're doing 2 damage. It's okay. It's okay. But that's going to get a lot bigger, guys, because we're going to go for that healing. Okay, so here's the deal. We don't want Consecrate. Consecrate sounds good. It ain't good. It has like a healing zone on the ground. It does exactly what you would expect Consecrate to do, right? Which isn't amazing. It isn't amazing. I'm not going to lie to you. I am going to go for Aura of Frost. We're going to increase our life regen even more. We're going to go to the next depth. I'm trying to make a busted Paladin because this game's awesome. I plan on covering it a lot on my channel, and I would like to have a sick Paladin build to support my buddies come day 1. Because, well, that's what we're about here on the channel. Speaking of, if you want to see us more and hang out with us and play games, we're always either playing games or I'm making videos about games. You know, do exclamation Discord in the chat and join the Discord. Come hang out. Come do fun stuff. We're always looking for new games. We're always looking for new people. Alright, so we're doing a decent amount of damage now. It's not huge. It's not huge, but it's enough. So we're gonna want that armor. We just want to be taking less damage. A lot of this is going to be relying on us blocking damage. And here's the thing about block, right, guys? You still want armor, right? You think, oh, block, that's damage mitigation. Yeah, it is, but the difference is block has a chance, and if it doesn't happen, you still getting kicked in the teeth, right? Like, okay, so we kind of want the chilling from the frost aura, but our bigger priority is the lifesteal. We are going to go with this luck. Crusader shields, no, we're not going to do trigger on stagger. We will do faster attacks, okay? We're going to see if we can really push what the capabilities of this weapon are, capabilities of this build are. I know I've been at like half health this entire time. It's because I haven't really gotten my healing online yet, so hopefully we can do that, you know? I have a little bit of life regen. I have 0.9. It's not crazy. It's not really helping. It's putting my health back, so as long as I'm not taking massive amounts of damage, it's helpful. But here's the thing about me. If you've ever seen my channel before, I'm stupid. I'm gonna take damage. Oh, we can turn this to 0.5. Yeah, let's go with that. It's hard because life regen is usually coupled with healing. And I think the healing is probably going to end up being better, but there's a break point and I don't know where it is. The healing's going to be better because once I get at least a little life steal and a little regen, and that's because it'll affect both of those things. Right now, we're just affecting the life regen. That's okay, right? We're healing for 2 every second and we're hitting for 5 based on our passive as a paladin. Oh, please don't hit me in the face. Always hitting me in the face. What is that? Why you gotta be mean? You don't gotta be mean. All right. Oh. We are gonna... Yep. Take the lifesteal chance. It is nice that lifesteal usually stays away from healing. It's not... I mean, it's considered healing, but it's... Game puts it in a category of its own because I don't know, it's like it's dark healing, right? It's blood magic. You don't want to steal somebody else's life. You want to heal your own. Except I'm not that kind of paladin. I'm the kind who heals no matter what and beats the crap out of whatever this thing is. My god. I feel like he has dry skin. Leathery but dry. Yeah, hopefully we should be able to build a nice tank build, because what I've noticed later on in the game is you get eaten. You just get absolutely molly fucking wop. Okay? Like, it's not even close. There just becomes a point where you get deleted. So what we want to do is try to build a weird kind of heal tank scenario. So we're going to go for a lot of auras. Any situation that is just kind of passively either doing damage, healing our allies, or healing ourselves. Oh. I'm not going to take 10 armor to lose a bunch of move speed. That sounds terrible. We'll go with the multicast. We're going to go with the healing, because that's huge. We're going to go with the Frost Magnitude. Shield of Retribution. Grants a holy shield that absorbs damage and explodes when depleted. Or we go with Seal of Protection. So the seals are very good. They're always active, which is very, very nice. I think I'm going to go with that. We're going to go with Max Life. We're going to go with Luck. And then this is the shop. So we can buy stuff if we have gold. We don't have much gold. We're not going to buy anything. I have not been going for lots of gold gain. Maybe I should, but... We'll see. We'll see. Also, let me know in the chat if the audio levels and everything is good, because I've changed around my entire setup, and I really don't want to be, you know, blowing your guys' ears out and things. Actually, hold on. Alright, I'm gonna resume. And I just want to make sure it's all good for you guys. Yeah, so far this game has been... I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm addicted to this game. Right? it does that survivor-like with a bit extra that I love, because it's a survivor-like, but there's a pretty extensive gear system, so you can make crazy builds. And normally I would be experimenting and going all around and like trying every class, trying every build, whatever. But because of the way the gear system works, I've kind of found my bread and butter, like what I want to do, and I'm just locked in on it. So we're really trying to make this whole Paladin either heal or tank properly, right? I played this with some buddies over on another channel, and it was a great time. So we're gonna go for max life on that. Ice shield, that would be pretty good. Shield of retribution, that'd be pretty good. I don't want any of that though, so we're gonna go multicast on the Crusader shield. We're gonna keep going. Alright, drop someone. You hate to see it. I want the magnitude, but I gotta go XP. I gotta go XP every time. More levels is more chance to get more power. Go with those investments, chat. Go with those investments. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we keep going with those investments. We'll go with magnitude the next time, right? I think a 2-to-1 ratio would be fine. We go with crit hit chance. I don't think I have a huge crit hit chance, so we're gonna up that. I see no reason in increasing crit hit damage when you don't crit, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, we could go Aura of Lightning. We could go Cleanse. I think Cleanse would be really good. It's going to deal damage to enemies. It's going to heal us. And then that's also going to deal damage to enemies, right? So we take those. Reduce cooldown on block. Okay, we take those because we're going to be building a lot of block. Or at least trying to, right? We're going to be trying to build block. Alright. Hopefully we're just deleting these things. The big dudes don't get deleted. They're immune to getting deleted. But that's okay. As long as we can stand up to them, we don't care, right? And so far, we're tanking pretty good. Actually, let's actually take some damage. Alright, what do we have? We're just gonna get straight life regen. So there's a lot of choice in this game of like, hey, do you want instant, really high amounts of power? Or do you want future gains? Not even future gains, but like permanent gains. And it'll be less, but I mean, I always go for the permanent gains, right? If you see me play Survivor Likes before, you know I invest. Because I think that's important in these games. If you kind of forget to do that, and you just go with the immediate power, that's great. What happens when those powers aren't there? You know, that's, your strength is gone. Ooh. Okay. Sick, we got the gold. We take those. We're gonna go luck. We're gonna go max life. Alright, so now we're against the boss. This is normally the final boss if we went for depth 1, but we went depth 2 on this. Because, I don't know. I have faith in this build. I think I can get somewhere with it. I'm not gonna lie though, I did not get the necessary drops I wanted. My power is not where I want it to be right now, guys, so we'll see. See, like this isn't great. We're gonna take it. Right, like part of the bit is I just put my power back. I've also taken quite a bit of max life, so I should be able to offset that a fair amount. Alright. Could be good. He's at half health. So there's one thing I really think the devs might want to change in this, and it's that you're kind of incentivized to keep the boss alive for the full time limit, and that's because shrines keep spawning, right? So I want him to stay alive while these shrines spawn, but I have a minute left. I should really get on beating him up. Let's just tank the damage and stand in front of him. I think that's gonna be our best bet. And I think with the build I have, I can. Maybe not fully. That is the one thing. Playing a healing paladin in this game is an act of faith. You have to just believe that your spells will get it done, and you will be saved by yourself. Because if you don't, you're not doing damage. All right, we're gonna go with this. We are gonna go with, we're gonna go with healing, or frost magnitude, or frost thirsting. We go with thirsting. We're gonna go with healing again. Luck. And this is why we build luck. It's for things like that. You start getting legendaries and mythics on your power drops, and that, let me tell you, it greatly increases what you're like able to do. All right, so this is the pass filter. This, like, if you can beat these guys, you can get further in the game. If you cannot beat these dudes, you're screwed. Just accept it. You are never going to get far anyways, and that's okay. So what we're doing is we're going to focus on these shrines and just get what we can. Although this defensive build seems to be working out very well. These werewolves are not really giving me much pause. Ha! I didn't mean to do a pun there. And I kind of hated that I did it. But hey. Oh! I'm gonna take the gold find. And we're hoping we're blocking attacks. Yeah, we are. That's what's nice. So they attack very fast, and they do a decent amount of damage. But what's happening is, because they attack fast, I just block, and the block triggers the attack, and I blow them up. Hey, what's up, Paladin? How you doing? Alright, what are we gonna go for? I think we still go luck. We go legendary life regen. We take that. I don't want to be in whatever the red circle was. Yeah, Mondays are just me. It is one of the few times where it is only me streaming. Usually that's why I do deck builders and survivor likes on Mondays. It's mostly me showcasing those games I can't on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Although this game will hopefully become one of our staples on Fridays and Saturdays. It's just not quite out yet. I was kindly offered a key by a fellow content creator, and I took it. And this is the spoils. So look up Dasman in GIF option on Discord. Okay, hold on. Well, I'm gonna have to do that in a second. Seal of Protection devastating. That's not what we want from Seal of Protection. We're gonna re-roll this. We'll take the life. Take the max life. What am I doing? Guys. Alright, we're gonna have to take a quick pause. I gotta check something out. I gotta check out a quick meme here. It's just all garbage. All right, we're back to the game. You know, it just might. It just might. Alright, yeah, this build might be able to go the distance, guys. I mean, my heals are hurting them. I have guys not even reaching me because they're getting damaged by my heals. Let's get some more of that lifesteal. Oh, I know y'all saw that. I started getting blown up. Hold on. So I want to get rid of some of this max health for damage. We'll take the max health for damage. We'll take that bargain. Our whole thing is putting back health and blocking damage, right? We don't need super high max health. I mean, like, we kind of do, but nobody called me on this. Let me have this. Alright. Yo, what's up, Big Poppy? How you doing? Icky style? Oh, yeah. That's the best way to build in any game. Something hits you, you shrug it off. Dummy thick. But you can't stealth, because the enemies will hear the clap of your ass cheeks as you approach, so... You know. Just know that. Some say it's the armor. Ass cheeks. Reduce cooldown on block. We take those, because we can reduce the cooldown of... cleanse. We heal a lot more. We get our bulk heal. What is this, like, vampire survivor? Yes, this is a survivor-like, known as... Oh, shit! It's not, that's not the name. That's not the name. It's known as Stolen Realm Survivors. It is one of the few survivor-likes that has co-op in it. And it's very good. Very, very fun. It has a nice build diversity. It has co-op. It has pretty much everything I want in a good game. Chat, if I don't respond for a bit, give me a second. It's just because I gotta lock in. The Countess is mean. She likes to throw blood at you and then beat the shit out of you in the street. Like you're some kind of... I don't know. I don't even know. I don't have a joke for this. I'm trying not to die. I was like, I had something and... Oh. Okay, I blocked the tornado. Those blood tornadoes will friggin' delete you. It's not even an option. It is, you do not pass go. You do not collect $200. You just get unalived super fucking fast. Although this build seems to be pretty good. Okay, I need to be attacking. Alright, we're under 1 minute, and we're losing. We're gonna increase our attack speed, and we're just gonna lay into her, okay? I'm gonna grab this healing potion. Okay, we're back to full. Don't hit me. Yeah, we just gotta lay into her. I think we got this. Oh, shit. Come on, come on. Give me my health back. Can't kill me. You're a vampire, and I am the dawn! Or something. I am the light! Oh, boy. Okay, she might be able to kill me, but... Guys. I need an adult. Oh, there comes the, cleanse. Okay, cleanse is doing mad work right now for me. For my life. It's about to go down. How? How did she not go down? Like, you were dead. Just admit that you're dead. Thank you. Good God. She just wouldn't give up the ghost. Pride. Increase damage for you and your summons at the start of each wave. Taking damage, remove this effect? I don't no. We don't need. Slight petrification armor, but we lose move speed. We're just going to take the level up. We're going to take the max life so that we can sell the life later. Let's be honest, guys. We reroll here. Or Frost, we take the ability increase. I don't want to take... Oh, wait, it's life regen. We take those. I thought it was, just straight life. We take the life on hit. We take the max life. We take the healing. Okay, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. So this is an Cursed Fortune. We lose damage, move speed, attack speed, and but we gain a huge experience bonus. We lose some max health. Hold on. What? Oh, we lose way more than what I thought we lost. We lose everything. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. What do we got here? Grants damage based on your maximum life. I don't know, guys. I feel like this is necessary for the build. I actually don't know what I have in that slot currently, so I could have just screwed myself. I have a couple pieces that are very, very... maybe not necessary, but they're very key. Alright, this feels one-sided. I'm killing a bunch of, what are these, cultists? Nuns? I guess those are the same things, depending on what you actually worship yourself. Hey, happy Monday, Juno. How's it going? I'm getting assaulted. People are crazy. Guys, leave me alone. I swear to God, I do not have the baby oil. It's somebody else. Leave me out of this. Alright. So, the other cool thing about this is, in case you haven't noticed, I'm always going for these shrines. That is kind of the peak way of getting power. You get power when you level up too. I'm not going to say you don't, but the shrines are really key. So as long as you can keep yourself getting these shrines, you can stay up in your power. Like that shrine I lost, it was the end of the run. I think what I wish the developers would do is add a timer. Okay, we're taking the luck there. Cleanse. We're gonna take the ability increase, even though I want the move speed. We're gonna take a It's spicy. Sorry. I couldn't read for a second there. That's a mythic increase to my damage. We're gonna be doing just fine, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be doing just fine. Okay, what is this ghost? These ghosts need to go. They got mad AoE and I don't like it. There we go, so do I. You got AoE, if I heal, you explode. That's my new tagline here. Blessing of the Seraph, we regen like crazy. That'd be nice, but we're gonna take the max life. Because I plan to sell off my max life later. There is a very common thing that will say you lose like 10% of your max life or something like that for a bunch of attack, and we take those. Especially on this build, at least the way I'm building it. Because I need my max life to be high enough that I'm not one-shottable, but I block most of the things anyways, or I soak the damage, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna trade max life for damage. And as our damage goes up, we start getting stronger. I mean, you're seeing crits, you're seeing a lot of numbers pop up, and that's between my healing and my regular attacks. That's why Paladin is so strong, or at least that's why I think Paladin is super strong. You know, Cleanse, Hoarding, Legendary. That seems pretty cool. We're gonna reroll this. Aura of Frost, Thirsty. We take those. We take the Luck. Again, luck is very important to have in this game, at least to me, right? Like, let me know in the comments if I'm just spouting crazy shit, and like you've played and you're like, I never pick luck and I can do way better than what you're doing. That's fine. Let me know, because I'm doing my best to kind of pioneer and figure out this game. But if y'all got better options, don't hesitate to tell me. Actually, I do apologize, chats. I will post the link for the demo of this game in a moment, once I'm not at risk of... Actually, I think I could just stand still. Hold on. Can I do that? Can I go AFK? Have I made my build right? Like, let's be honest, any of you who play Survivor likes, you know, that's how you know when you made your build right? Can you stand still and just tank damage and heal it off and kill everything? Or just not even take it at all? Those are the keys, right? So another cool thing about this game too is you pick up a lot of gear in level, and you want to do that because you can disenchant the gear later for currency. Okay, that's all garbage. Take this. You can disenchant it for currency, and that will... Okay, we got a mythic luck, and that will give you currency to craft other things, other equipment. So if you know the build you're going for, kind of like I do right now, it's really good to get all the gear and gold you can. You get the gold, you buy equipment at the end of the stage, you can disenchant that, and you just find... You get more luck, you can find more stuff. This looks fun. What's the rundown? Okay, so this is a survivor-like. This is called Stolen Realm Survivors. A tactical mutual friend of ours is the reason I'm even able to play this how I'm playing it. But which if you scroll up in chat, everybody, you should go check out that YouTube channel. And this game is basically, it is a survivor-like with huge co-op potential, and then you could die like I just did. I got hit. Ooh, we got the golden spear, lance of light. Summon a spear of light to pierce your foes, dealing holy damage in a line. We take those. Whoa, Lionheart cask grants damage based on your maximum life. We take those too. First captain's leg, increase your movement speed based on your gold amount. Okay, we don't, I mean, we take those, but like, I don't care. All right, so here's the equipment section I was talking about, chat. So we're gonna try this new golden spear. I think that's gonna be really cool. And we're gonna check out this. Savage Jaw, so increase life and damage for every enemy slain. That seems really huge. So, but this is higher rarity. We take those. You know, when in doubt, I go with the color and just hope that it works. Demon Slayer Doe, you know what? Oh, interesting. Okay, so this was updated since yesterday. There used to not be, like, you just instantly disenchanted stuff, which was fun and also bad. Very bad. How's this work? Yeah, so gear between runs. So I did my run, I died because I'm terrible and should feel terrible, and I do. And then between runs, you can do two things. So this here that I have open on the right is gear that I've acquired. So I just naturally was walking around, found gear, and it is what it is, right? This on the left is gear I can craft. So you see me disenchanting stuff on the right, that's essentially selling it, for lack of a better way to put it, right? I'm essentially selling it, and that's okay. And what I'll be able to do is parlay what I'm getting from these sales into buying, well, I guess it is technically, it's called crafting gear over here. Now, I'm saving up for this, because this feels like the king of farming to me. I haven't used it, I don't know. But gold drop bonus 25 and item drop chance plus 25%, that's huge. That went down. They did a whole balance change overnight, guys. I'm pretty sure if I take a minute, I can find the tape that shows that this used to do 50, which is darn shame. It looks like I really needed to grind for it yesterday, but it's okay. We take those. I don't like starting too ahead of everybody else anyways. Cursed. We can go with Crusaders. Yeah, we'll go with Crusaders. So right now, half of my stuff is this. It is the Lionheart stuff. And then the other half is Crusaders, which is holy damage. So it synergizes well with my spear. We're going to go into another run, guys. We're going to do another depth 2. And we're going to see how we do. We'll see how this golden spear works. This should be cool. Oh, that's terrifying. I love everything about it. Kind of phallic, though. Whatever. Beggars can't be choosers, now can we? Oh, that's insane. Okay, we take the block chance. So this doesn't quite have the, you know, actually, depending on how much this does, I might switch back to the sword and board. Sword and board had more, it had a wider area. It wasn't quite as long, but it's still pretty long. And it functioned off a block, whereas this just, hold on. Let's read. Summon a spear of light to pierce your foes, dealing holy damage in a line. Oh, it does have, okay, it does have increased block rating. That's good to know. We're gonna go with the regen. Golden Spear multicast, we go with that. We take those, we take those. I'm really annoyed that I died on that boss. I think that was the last boss, and it was literally because I looked away. I just, like, ate damage that I didn't have to. Which is fine. It's fine, right? You take... That was my bad. That was my bad as a gamer. I should have been smarter. Here's the thing. I look away for you guys, though. I look away to read chat and respond to things. I don't want to be that streamer who just doesn't notice for like 10 minutes and is just staring at the game. Okay, we're going to grab luck. That's our first chance. We're going to go golden spear. Oh, magnitude might be huge. We're going to go attack, actually. We'll go ability increase. Yeah, you know what? We won't worry about going thirsting with golden spear. We're gonna... Anything with golden spear is gonna be damage oriented. Everything else will be, you know, your thirsting, your life regen, all that. So that I can just do strong AoE damage with my passive, right? That potion is just what killed everybody around me. We need to take out this archer and this archer. That was a multicast, I think. That was really fast. Alright, we take the gold drop chance. And then we cry a little bit for how much damage we're taking and not putting back. We really need a skill. We don't have a single skill that is not tied to this weapon. And what that means is my only healing right now is coming from just like my raw life regen, which is at 0.6 currently. Not the worst, not the best, not going to be enough to keep me outright alive. Okay, we've got haste, we've got vampiric frenzy. Oh! I don't know. Oh no, vampiric frenzy seems pretty good. That puts us more on the lifesteal train. Let's not do that. Golden Spear ability increase, we'll take it. Okay, we're back here. I do think Aura of Frost is a good call. I think if I go with Chill, that'll help. Like the movement mechanics, it is very very good. Your dodge is a blink no matter what class you pick. I kind of like. You know, shouldn't only be mages that get the blink. I'm gonna die on this guy. That's the worst part. That is the worst part, chat. I'm gonna die on the first boss because this build just didn't, like, form right, and Okay, let's... You know what? We're just gonna blame it on me playing bad, because I don't want to argue about RNG here. Ugh. I need an adult. Oh. Okay. We got a shrine. We got a shrine that's close to an adult. We take block rating. Go to next shrine. We got 1 minute 13 seconds. Once I hit 1 minute, I'm gonna be worried because I don't do that much damage. I probably should have picked that quick buff. Oh, sorry. Did not mean to bump the mic. I'm just getting used to this new setup. All right, let's keep doing damage. Oh, yeah, it's not him who's gonna kill me, it's these dudes. Hey, we have this. We're gonna take this, I feel like this is gonna be the last bit of stuff I can possibly get. I think I'm gonna die here. So we're gonna, yep, there it is. That was a shame. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, I've seen this happen before. That is one of the bugs I've noticed. The devs are watching. Fix that, please. Okay, we got 4.5k. We're almost there. We're gonna go back to what we were using before because I liked it better. Or we could try Bishop's Staff. It heals and does damage. You know what? Let's go full Death Knight. Let's see. We got Vampiric Spine. So this is going to do damage and heal. And I do damage from heal. Oh, that is cool as all hell. I don't have the block I would like, but we can fix that. We can fix that. Like, we're just stealing boatloads of health. That is the one thing, and I don't know if it'll work in higher difficulties or higher floors. Is think about it, right? I love healing. Is that gonna matter? I don't think it will. Because it's essentially better to... Because you go healing, you still need to go max health. Essentially better to just not take the damage at all and go a boatload of armor. And I think a lot of games have trouble balancing it. Which is fine. I get it. You know, you don't want to invalidate armor. But at the same time, if armor scales on a similar pace to the life on hit you can get, why would I go life on hit ever? Other than trying to make this build work that I'm going for. Although this whole Death Knight theme that we've stumbled upon might be pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool. We go max life. We go life steal. Don't worry, next time I die, we're gonna switch to another character. We're gonna see what we can do with, I don't know, somebody else. There we go. So you can change it to manual aim, I just never will. I've never been that guy in Survivor likes, and I never will be, and that's okay. It is much easier to get massive amounts of gold when you are in a party. So that's, and I think that's something they're gonna have to figure out the tuning on, right? Because, so essentially, I think luck is a good example of it. Luck increases your item drop chance, and it increases the rarity of which you acquire, abilities when you level up, right? Cool, cool, makes sense. That's what luck does in a lot of stuff. What's the big deal? Well, drops are global. So essentially, if you're with other people, you only need luck on one person. Cool. Yes. Useful. We got some questions. Because what happens with that is, it is essentially just always better to be in a team, because you can just have like a luck sync. Who's just, their whole job is to just go luck and gold find and just make you guys rich. And then the rest, the other three, are the damage dealers, the tank, whatever else. Right? You can't have a real tank. I don't think there's any taunt. But essentially in this game, the tank isn't necessarily, oh, I'm gonna stand in front of the boss and take damage and like aggro them. The tank is, I can get hit and not care, so when everybody else is dead, I can live. Because when you hit later floors, really, you're not, I mean, you're trying to kill the boss, but your main goal is living through the whole experience. So, unlike a lot of Survivor likes, you gotta remember that defensives and healing are very, very important in this one. Most Survivor likes, right? If you got some fancy footwork, you can just dodge around it. You'll be fine. But it really is, in this one, it is making sure that you can tank those hits. Because, like, especially on later levels, dodging kind of goes out the window. Because, think about it. I don't know if you've ever played Soulstone Survivors chat, but if you have, you know when you get a really powerful build and the screen is just consumed with particle effects? Same thing here. So you can't rely on just like blinking out of the way. It doesn't work like that, because at a certain point your own vision as a human is going to fail you. Although this build seems pretty cool. I like the just being shielded. I like the lifesteal when I'm not. I think I'm definitely going to work in Pally Bubble more, because I think... So, and that's the biggest thing. I've been trying to work in this whole going based off of the Paladin's passive, but it doesn't seem that good. It doesn't seem that useful, because part of the problem is it's based on healing received, right? What that means is you have to take damage to do damage with the passive. So ultimately, actually, I guess we could try this next. We're gonna try this next run. Ultimately, what I'm gonna want to do is either have armor that does damage to me, because there is armor like that in the game, which I'm not a huge fan of. So it'll probably be speccing healing and max life. I think that's the best way to go. That's really like the... How do we make this work? Shield of Retribution. We'll take the Thorns on that. I think that's very good. Attack speed. The other thing I don't know is if Holy and Shadow are considered elements in this game. Like if elemental damage increases them, or do I need holy damage? That is a big question I have. And I could probably easily test that. Probably should. Okay, we take this shrine. This shield lasts way longer than I ever would have expected it to. Then it just explodes. Alright, after this, we're gonna go pure, like, retribution power. I'm talking good old... We go with bonk stick and explosions and the whole 9 yards, right? But see, at that point, it's like, why don't I just go with something else? Because then I won't be using the passive. So I think I actually have the equipment right. I have equipment that does a lot of healing, and equipment that does damage based off my max life, and then also increases my max life. So what I should do next run, obviously not this run. This run's not going to work. For what I'm trying. This run might work very well, to be honest. What I should do, though, is just stack healing, max life, and, like, life regen. And then I should take almost no defensives. And the thing is, I think with that plan, what I need to do is pick a certain point to start speccing heavy armor. Right? Because what I'm going to want is, I'm going to want a constant ticks of damage on myself. I'm going to want to take damage, but I'm going to want to make sure that I'm defensible enough that I don't get blown up. I think that's going to be the key. I keep saying this run's not going to work, and then I keep just, like, not taking damage and being completely fine. So, you know what? Maybe this run's going to work. Who knows? See, now that I said that, I'm going to get exploded. Okay, we go with block chance. Not the 100%, that doesn't last. We're just gonna run around grabbing gold. I think this level's almost over. Yeah, it is. How did I know? Vampire Spine. We continue with thirsting. Go healing. Alright, we got the big dudes here, so this will be the real test of how our damage resistance goes. I'm just gonna let him damage me. I'm gonna let him do what he's doing. And I'm gonna continuously let it happen. So our lifesteal is in the 20s. Our regen is at like 4. It's ass. That's okay though. Okay, I can't handle 2 of these guys wailing on me at once. That's not gonna work. 2 or 3. Apparently, I don't know why there's so many. Only because I don't have a lot of kill. I don't have a lot of damage. What is my... I don't know. I was gonna check my max health, because if it was high enough I would take the damage over what I took, but it wasn't. Okay, we take this. Big magnitude. Seems to just make our vampire spine longer. It's okay. Damn. We're gonna go max life, actually. We're gonna go attack speed. We're gonna go healing. Yeah, we do no damage. Yeah, so after this, we're definitely gonna go like a ret paladin. I'm thinking we take our survivability in the form of not lifesteal, but life regen, right? So we take maybe the golden spear, and then we just go pure damage, attack speed, regen, and maybe like some armor. I would pause it. I think that could work. Or we go the heal staff. Which could be huge. Okay, we only got 30 seconds left. Let's just wail into this dude. You want to take the damage? That's what's going to allow us to heal. Okay, yeah, we're tanking pretty effectively. We're not going to make it, I don't think. Oh, maybe. It's going to be a photo finish, chat. I don't know, keep attacking the boss. Don't worry about anything else. 2 seconds to spare. Hell yeah. We take those. We go with the life regen? With the healing? Go multicast? Field of Retribution, dodge. Why would I... what? Oh, it's active? You dodge... what? I'm gonna go with Vampiric. Vampiric Frenzy regenerating. Okay, so our whole thing right now is we don't take a lot of damage. The shield is really counterintuitive to how I wanted to build. So let's just ignore that. Okay, our multicast is now proccing. Seems to be pretty huge. I love this shield. Oh my god, I can't wait. Yeah, maybe I just do the best paladin is actually a knight build. I think that would probably end up being pretty good. Like, you go shield, you spec into it pretty heavy. Yeah, every time it looks like, oh, they're gonna get through your shield, it's like, yeah, they will. And it'll explode, they'll all die, and by the time they come at me again, my shield's back. That's pretty good. Vampiric Frenzy. Well, then reduce on block. Nothing you. Armored? Or healing plus 20. We take healing plus 20. Shield of Retribution. Regen. Yeah, I guess. It's legendary, so we take it, right? That's the channel rule, right? Yeah, this shield is really nice, but it is also very counterintuitive to what I'm doing. Like I don't know how to build, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I just saw Pally bubble and got really excited. Like that's what happened here. Oh, I will say we are a fairly tanky caster here. Interesting. Okay, we should be good here. And then Shield of Retribution, yeah, we take the thorns on that, right? We're basically begging to get hit when we're in that mode. Okay, exploded. Yeah, this seems to... We could just go a whole Shield of Retribution Thorns build, because there's also Frost Shield. So if we were somehow able to stack those together, and hopefully, like, they're offset, right? The Shield of Retribution, Frost Shield, I would say, like, Seal of Protection, maybe? Just for when they both go down, in case you're in a real sticky situation. And then just build full damage from there. Damage and thorns. That's insane. The bubble's insane. It might be one of the best things in the game, I would argue. We take the healing. We take the attack speed. We don't need the lifesteal. Like, it would be nice, but... we do no damage. I'm gonna need to figure this out. Like, we occasionally do 50 from ourselves, but we do. Oh boy. Okay, we take that. Whenever I think I'm gonna die like this, I become very, very, shrine oriented. Like, I'm just like, okay, let's get as much gear as we can. What was the glowing square on the floor you just stood in? Yeah, so that's the shrines, and they give you power-ups. That's kind of the main way you power up in this game. Like, you do level up and you get power-ups from that as well. But the shrines are much more plentiful. And I would argue it's kind of one of the trickiest mechanics for the devs to balance. Oh, I dual stream, Big Poppy. I dual stream on YouTube and Twitch. I would argue it's one of the trickier mechanics for the devs to balance, because the issue here is you have these shrines, And the shrines are nice and kind of the best way to get power. So what actually happens is a lot of players are really torn and almost incentivized to take bosses like this, look at them and go, that's cool. If I have time left, I'm gonna leave the boss alive and I'm gonna get as many shrines as possible. It's not super bad, so I don't think it's really a mechanic they definitely need to change, but it is definitely something that they kind of need to maybe look at. I don't know. Tell them to get off that stank YouTube and hop on Twitch. It's actually odd. I think the majority of my not streaming, but the majority of my subscribers in general are YouTube. We go max life. Vampire Spine, ability increase, we take that. Go healing. Vampire Frenzy, ability increase. We go pure attack speed. We leave the shop because I have no money. What happens when you're broke like me? Which kind of ass nowadays anyways. Too much nonsense and drama. Yeah, it's I'm not gonna lie, YouTube definitely seems to be winning on the side of some features and some things. Twitch still has its merits, right? Like YouTube doesn't have as much chat integration and things. So like for example, the follower goal over on Twitch, YouTube won't be able to quite participate when we hit that goal. I mean, they'll be able to watch and talk and everything. But, you know, you can't use the integration with certain games. That sucks. But otherwise, yeah. I would tend to agree sometimes. Like, when I'm just watching, I use both. But it also really depends on, like, what I started watching a content creator on, really. Way too much sexualization on this platform. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. And like, I think the worst part about it is, yes, it's the platform's responsibility to ban or police things like that happening, but I think the worst part about it is just the society in general where we're at, right? Like, it unfortunately is that sells. That sells, and it's been proven time and time again. Nah, I think I'll keep it like this. But yeah, it's unfortunately it's that sells, and that's what people go for. Yeah. Right, and that's the thing, right? You know, kids growing up see that, and that's a bad message as well. I definitely think that a big part of the problem just simply comes down to how society's been structured to just keep people on that rat race of needing money, right? Because you end up with a lot of I'll do whatever works. And usually what works in the short term is great, and in the long term is bad for the consumer. Unfortunately. Which is depressing. But hey, sadly it is what it is. Alright, so I think the build's actually kind of working now. Most of our damage, though, I think is coming from the shield exploding on guys. I don't think our vampire spine is doing anything. I think it is tickling people and giving us lifesteal, and that's it. Perfect. This is actually what I wanted. Blood Pact. I have quite a bit of max health. I think I'm around, like, close to 600. So if we can blood pack some of that away for damage, we'll be doing very, very good. And I think that's the play here, right? Although, I guess it's not really, because I just do more damage based on... It'd be crazy if I was a good gamer, guys. That'd be insane. Oh my god, okay. Also, I keep going healing because if my shield is gone, I need to not get insta-gibbed. Yeah, like that. My lifesteal is insane. So for like the second I don't have a shield, my life comes back fairly instantaneously. Although that big moon sweep he does, that would just kill me. I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't know for sure, I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure that would just kill me. I guess we could test it, right? Like, what? Who cares if I die here? If I die here, the build doesn't work, right? Like, that's the play. So I think... Oh god, sorry. I think the plan next time is going to be very heavy damage. Just Retribution Paladin. Heavy damage, heavy lifesteal. And I think that'll be really cool. Oh, hey! Moonslice did not kill me. I'm pretty tanky, guys. Look at that. We doing good. Okay, what do we got for crit hit chance? 15%. Look at us go. We're the critinest paladin that ever did live. Okay, we're coming up here. We gotta get this chest. I will never forfeit the chest. I'm too much of a loot goblin. There's too much of what's inside me. Look, growing up, I would always play games with my buddy, and he is the opposite of me. He doesn't loot anything, and so I would have to be able to spot all the treasure chests for him, and that did irreversible damage to how I play games. Oh, okay. Alright, I stood there like I was invincible, and I was not. We take those, though. We got a good amount of memories. Okay. So, guys, let's make a good old-fashioned Ret Paladin build. Alright? Let's see what we can do here. So, Earthshaker's like your standard two-handed maul, but that's what you start with. We don't need that. I think the Bishop Staff could be pretty good for this. But we could also just go Crusader, wow, I can't speak. Crusader Shield or Golden Spear. I think Golden Spear does more outright damage. Crusader Shield is going to have more synergy with, like, blocking. Let's really just lean into this. Going full Paladin. And we're gonna get rid of all this crap. What I'm trying to do is buy the bag that is the treasure bag, and that will help us grind a lot. Because what it does is it increases item drop chance and gold drop chance, and then when you get a lot of gold, you use it to buy items in run. When you buy items in run, A, sometimes really cool items can show up, but B, they come out of the run with you, so then you can do what I'm doing now and disenchant all of them, and then yada yada yada. You see where this goes. Goes to me being rich in a game. Yes, I know this doesn't matter, but it'll make me momentarily happy, so we're going for this. Okay. Curse Captain's Leg? I don't even want Curse Captain's Leg. The Abyss can give, but always takes. Increase your movement speed based on gold. That sounds really interesting. That sounds like that level... What do we got for the Slayer's Boots? Because, hold on. Actually, we should go back here. Death's Doe. I think we go for this, actually. Yeah, we go for the Goblin stuff. And that's going to be the way we make money. Get that shmoney. Okay, so we've changed some things around. So the deal is we're going to go life steal, okay? And damage. It's going to be a lot of attack speed, lifesteal, damage, and then maybe I don't know what else. I have no clue what else. We're gonna hope it's something cool. We're gonna need to go a lot of attack speed, because if our healing's done by lifesteal, we're gonna need that attack speed. I actually think to make what I really want work, I should have gone with the Bishop Staff. That gives life regen, and pretty constant damage, right? So I think that would have been the best. But we're gonna keep going lifesteal. Once we get our lifesteal chance high enough, it'll just be stupid. So whenever it's gonna be for our golden spear, we're gonna go damage. A damage or attack speed, right? Do we want block? No, because we want to take damage. Let's get some life regen so we're constantly ticking, right? We want both. We want both. We want to be constantly ticking and then have big hits where we hit them and then that steals life and then that also heals us, which also hits them. Okay. We'll roll back here to the chest. Makeshift boots. Ah, we'll take it. We'll take it. We don't have luck yet, so it's fine. Okay, so I need something better for when I'm just getting wailed on. The life regen is doing its job, though, so we're pretty happy about that. We gotta keep seeing what we get as these upgrades. Golden Spear, so we're taking attack speed. Golden Spear again. We're not looking for criticals. We're gonna reroll this. Oh, Curse of Frailty, Cleanse, Seal of Protection. We go Seal of Protection. Then we reroll. That's one thing I don't like, is that the reroll, so like the level ups are kind of random, kind of not. So the reroll will roll you off an ability and just be like, hey, here's like a random thing, and it's like, I don't want that. I want a different set of abilities. But I guess beggars can't be choosers, and if you're rerolling, you know, you're going with luck. Okay, we take the shrine. Alright, we take the life regen from the shrine. That's firmly at 2. So we were doing 5 damage. Because the other thing was that it's decimal, so rounding up. Or take that potion. It is so fun on the Paladin when you grab a potion and just like watch people get blasted away from you. Okay. We go increased healing. We keep stabbing away. Alright, what do we have? We have some range stuff that could be pretty cool. We have Empiric Frenzy, which is going to increase attack speed and damage. We take those. Seal of Protection, right? Seal of Protection, we're going to go with Regenerating. That's just going to keep up our life regen. Yeah, so we're regenerating for 3, so we're dealing, I think it's 8, because again, decimal values. And rounding. Okay, we go for this. I think we're doing quite a bit of damage, and I think we're quite a bit of tanky. We're gonna take the attack speed. I probably that was dumb. That was dumb. Should have taken the movement speed. I'm slow as hell. Chat, remind me next time I go for move speed. We go for luck here. We take that. Right. Guess we take the more attack speed. I can't wait till this spear is just like bam, 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 bam. Gonna be sick. If I make it that far. Although this run's going way better than the last run where, what, I died here or like the battle after this? I think I died here. I think I died, yeah, pretty early. Okay, we come back here to the safe. It's not about the safe being safe, it's about the safe giving me loot. Oh, that was a legendary. We take those. We take those all the way to the friggin' bank. Hell yeah. Oh, dude, don't come over here. I don't want to be attacking you. Is really what's happening here. What is my crit hit chance? It's non-existent. Literally wasn't a stat that showed up. Love to see it. Love to see it. I mean, I'm a paladin. What did I expect? You need to be like a rogue or a ranger or something like that to have crit damage. Crit hit chance. Okay, you're gonna go down any second now. Maybe, is there a shrine all the way over here? Nothing. Nada. Okay, we kill you. Yeah, there it goes. You take those, chat. And in whetstone, physical damage. I don't think I do physical damage at all, actually. We're gonna take the luck here. Ooh. Okay, this is hard. So we don't want Shield of Retribution. We don't. Between the Seal of Protection and the Vampiric, we're doing good. I think we'd go for that. Yeah, so now I got hammers that just hit motherfuckers from the sky. Yep. That's the play. That's the play. Vampiric Frenzy. We're gonna go with Blessed. Gonna leave here. Alright. See what we get from now on. Oh, the hammer. This is a paladin build. This is true power. Okay, we take those. We take the armor, not the block chance. Again, we want to get hurt. We just can't. We can't take burst. So we want armor and not block. Block is going to negate damage fully. Armor is just going to cut it. Because like I don't want bosses to be able to just OHKO me. Because when health regen and putting health back is your whole thing, getting OHKO'd doesn't work out well. Ooh, okay, that was a blue. That was a blue. We'll take it. We'll take it. It's not the hugest, but it's pretty good. Alright, we won there. What do we go for? Lifesteal, regen. I think we just go for healing. Golden Spear, ability increase. Yeah, we take that. Depth 6th. I don't know why I said it that way. I think we can just stand still taking damage and dealing damage now. It'll be interesting to see what the werewolves do to us. That's kind of the pass filter, is depth 9. Like, if you can beat depth 9, you can probably beat the next few depths. Your biggest issue is going to be bosses. I mean, if you can't beat depth 9, you can't beat depth 9, right? Like, you're back on OG difficulty. We're going to go XP. Magnitude's cool. It's not what I need. It would be sick if those hammers hit everybody on the screen, but I don't see how that's fully helping me unless they're doing, like, massive damage. Okay, we take that. We're gonna grab all of this. We're gonna keep rolling. We definitely want that money. That's huge. I mean, kind of huge. Gold Spear. Wow, I can't speak. Spear, devastating criticals. No, thank you. Golden Spear, thirsting. We'll take that. We'll take the luck. Take the luck. I think that'll help us a lot later on. those guys are tanky. That took a lot to bring him down. That was what, 2 hammers and like 5 stabs? Yeah, 5 stabs and 1 hammer is what took that guy down. Go for more armor. I'm really sad we didn't get the ring. The ring that increases your damage based on your armor. That's what we're going to be scaling this time. I know this is boring to watch, but it's significantly showing that my build is working, essentially. I am getting permanently damaged, though, so it's not quite where we need it to be, right? I need it to be, as the second I take damage, I put it all back, right? Damn, that was like a paladin shrine, too. It's okay. We take luck here. We take luck here again. Golden Spear, we take the ability increase. Alright, we got the Apothecary. This will be a pretty good test of whether or not my healing is healing. Yeah, we're not seeing huge lifesteal gains. That's the biggest issue right now. I'm seeing very big, not very big, but good regen, right? We're gonna back off. We do a considerable amount of damage. I'm happy with what this build is doing so far. I think we can get it better, though, guys. I think we can get it better. Golden Spear is dope. Blessing of the Conqueror, critical hit damage. Where's my critical hit chance? 5%? No, thank you. I'll take the Blessing of the Conqueror right now. We go all the way down here. What do we got? Better be something cool. Old find? We take that. Oh, boo. I was gonna grab that extra attack speed, but yeah, we do a significant amount of damage. Hey! Was just talking about this. My brain got frazzled from all the awesome things that just happened. We're gonna take the healing. We're gonna take the ability increase. Take the luck. We are gonna stare at things for a second. Prayer of Hope grants healing percentage based on your missing life. So this could just bring me all the way back. Ooh, we do like the Savage Boots. Those are pretty good. We're gonna take this. We'll take this, and we'll go. We're not gonna take the Savage Boots. I like them a lot, but I'm really just trying to min-max on this build. Or, I guess it's not even really min-maxing, but yeah. I mean, I guess it is. I'm not taking other things. Alright, we take XP. Okay, they all roar before they go in, so I imagine that's some sort of buff, maybe. Yeah, I'd say we're doing pretty good. We do return damage, because I don't want to block. I just want a lot of armor. I want a lot of, you're hurting me, but it's not really hurting me, versus you're not hurting me at all, right? Like, that doesn't work for me. And the hammer, I think, was the right call, because what's happening, I'm noticing, is they'll do damage to me, and I'm able to do a little bit of AoE off the heals, and then the hammer just smacks the crowd if it gets too big around me. If it starts hitting a point where it's a problem. Hey, we got that. Nice. Okay, we got more thorns. I'll take thorns. Alright, what do we got? Life regen? Yeah, we'll take it. Hammer of Heavens. Trigger on dodge. Trigger on block. Devastating crits. Lifesteal. I don't want any of those, actually. Golden Spear, faster attacks. We take that. Healing. We take that. Yeah, okay, our health is getting put back pretty quickly. Oh, interesting. How much health do we have? We don't have that much health. Uh-oh. Guys, I think I know what I need to build next. Max health all the way. We take the armor. Keep taking the armor from those. Yo! We don't take the massive amount of damage I just happened to the face. That was bad. That was super bad. Okay, build is not working. We need more max life. We need more regen. So what I'm learning is I don't like lifesteal either. Unless my attack speed's through the roof, lifesteal doesn't matter. Seal of protection, huh? Golden Spear thirsting. We take the ability increase. Life regen. Yeah, we'll take that, I guess. We'll go up to 2. I think life regen's the most reasonably reliable healing. I don't like the lifesteal. I mean, I suppose if I was on a different class that was attacking quickly, yes. But I'm hitting hard, not quick. Max life, we take that. Alright, we take this vault. I don't think anything too huge came out of that, but we keep going. Ooh. Yeah, like, see, this is probably going to be lifesteal, or it's going to be max health. Take it, though. We take it, though. We need, like, big max health. I'm hoping the luck facilitates that in a minute. When this run is over, right? I'm hoping we get, like a legendary max health. That'd be dope. That's the play. That's the dream, anyways, guys. Okay, Hammer of the Heavens. I don't think I like any of these. We're gonna reroll. I don't like putting things on Hammer of the Heavens. Seal of Protection, regenerating. I actually think we go Seal of Protection, ability increase. Yeah. Golden Spear ability increase. We take both of those. What was that massive thing that was not at the volume of anything else? That was crazy. Very loud, jarring, and uncomfortable. And I'm sorry, chat, if you guys heard that one too. That like blew out my headphones. Oh. Please don't. Thank you. Okay, we take the loot. Whoa. Okay, we put it all back. We put it all back. It ain't too bad. We go max life. And I think we're gonna be, yeah, looking around for some life real quick. Holy. Yad. Alright, let's back up. Let's hope our lifesteal, or not lifesteal, our regen helps us out. Okay, we got whatever was in that chest. I didn't actually look. I wasn't paying attention, chat. You guys were supposed to pay attention for me. Oh. Minus 75 life. That's insane, but we take those. Okay, we got a blue from that. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. We go with this. We take the healing. We're gonna reroll. We take the luck. We reroll. Take the luck again. We reroll. I guess we take the life regen. Kind of was I mean, it was the best thing there. So what is our life regen at? Like 3 a second? Seems to just be coming back at like 30 a tick. Yeah. 37 a tick. That's pretty good. The hammer keeps everything away that is too much for my life regen to handle, or my lance. Everything else just takes a lot of damage. We're gonna keep stacking this armor. The less damage we take to the face immediately, the better. Oh, that was a lot. Sure, we'll take a lifesteal just because I don't want to take Blessings of the Reaper right now. Okay. Empiric Frenzy Blessed. Oh yeah, we'll take increased healing during that. We'll take luck here. We will take golden... No, we're gonna reroll. Reroll again. Take luck here. Alright, so we're doing about 400 a hit. Yikes! My life comes back, but God, I don't have enough of it for this to be good. Okay, we gotta cool it on our trading max life for damage. It's starting to catch up to us. Our chickens are coming home to roost, and I don't like that. What is our luck? 130, 140, 140. We take those. All right, that's good. That should be better drops at the very least, right? Take our lifesteal. Yeah, I think a big part of my problem with these builds is I have been splitting my, like, source of healing and source of defense. I think what I need to do is at the beginning of a run decide, okay, how am I gonna put health back? How am I gonna deal damage? I want to see if we can get that that treasure hunter. Ooh, gold drop bonus. Well, that's on my legendary. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. Right? Like, Goblin Sappers and Goblin Delvers. We're gonna get rid of this. I mean, we're up at 5.8k. We need 6.4 to get the treasure thing we want. Alright, so I think what we do this time... is we swap to the sword and board, and we go block. Right? We swap to the sword and... Actually, no. Hold on. No. I want Bishop Staff. Okay. We go Bishop Staff. We go... That's rough. Bishop Staff deals pyro damage, not holy. Which, like, you'd think it would deal holy. Holy Scepter. Get consecrate to level 20. Okay. You know what? We're gonna try that. We're gonna try to do that. Because I think, I don't know what the Holy Scepter does, but I could imagine that it would go well. See, this looks like it's holy damage, not burning. I would bet money that this is holy damage and that description is off. I would bet actual money. Go magnitude. Alright, I think we just go life regen on everything, right? We decide that our only healing is life regen. We go haste? Do we go haste? I don't think so. We take max life. Bishop staff. We take the magnitude, but we want life regen after this. Yeah, I feel like if this did burning, it would be red or orange. But it is the color of holy magic. And it is a bishop staff, which I would imagine it is burns them with holy fire. Right? Like, why would the bishop staff, unless he's an arsonist? In which case, maybe get a new bishop. You know what? We're not going to get involved with the whole bishop thing. Okay. Alright, I definitely take this. This definitely feels like it's holy damage. Okay. Increase life regen. I think we go with the seal. I think we could probably go triple seal. We go healing. Healing. Are we getting life regen from multiple sources? I guess we are. It's very interesting that it doesn't roll that into one tick, but the fact that it doesn't roll that into one tick gives me a very good idea for how to build the Paladin, right? Because that makes life regen even more important as the source of healing from everything. Because having the ticks staggered is even better. We'll take the lifesteal, right? Like if I'm not given a choice, we take lifesteal. I'm not gonna be stupid. But that's not the goal. Our goal is always going to be regen. We'll take the XP, the long-term XP. Short-term XP is really good, I think, if like you're about to kill a boss. Like if a boss is going to go down in like the next 10 seconds and you know it, right? You would go with that XP boon. Because I did it once when I was playing before. We killed the boss and I got like 9 levels off a boss kill. So that was sick. Alright, that's the last thing we're gonna get here. We at least grab the makeshift gloves. And we're healed all the way back up. Guys, I think we're onto something here. We're gonna go healing. I think life regen as like a personal thing might be good, but I don't... We're gonna go damage. Alright, sword damage is definitely lacking compared to last time, and I think that's okay. But I do think we're going to need to think about that. I mean, I did take damage as one of my, like, main things. So I think we go damage, attack speed, and then we take life regen on, like, all of our seals and everything else, right? Take armor. Yeah, and I think this is actually working very well. It's doing what I want it to do. I'm constantly losing health and putting it back. I think it is very good for how I wanted this build to run. And I'm really actually kind of angry at myself that I didn't try this sooner, but that's okay. We can talk about that later. I don't know. I made the assumption that burn meant fire. But I guess you can burn things with holy power. And this is a bishop staff. That was a weak excuse, huh? Yeah, no, it's just that I'm dumb. Take the crit hit chance. I do wonder how the healing allies goes. Is that on hit? Is that considered part of the attack? Or is that like a life regen stat, right? Because if it's part of the attack, then what I would really want to do is ditch the life regen on the item, and just go attack speed. Alright, yeah, I've been grabbing things too much. So we're on negative time. I don't know what this actually means. I assume he's just going to start doing more and more damage and attacking more and more frequently. That is my guess. But as long as I stay away from his big hit and just take hits from the little guys, my healing can keep up with everything. Alright, we're already 30 seconds overdue. I don't know what this is counting up to. That's the other thing. Like, does it stop at a minute? Okay. Oh! You don't take the damage. Alright, we're close to that minute. We don't deal damage. We don't deal damage. This is insane. We're probably gonna die come wave 9 unless I can fix our severe damage issue that we have. Okay. Take that. We'll see. I'm a little apprehensive. We'll take the armor. Take the attack speed. Take the seal of protection. Okay. Seal of Salvation ability increase or Seal of Salvation armor. Take the ability increase. Take the attack speed here. Okay, Unyielding Resolve. Gain a large amount of armor for a duration when struck. Or do we go with Aura of Flame? Do we just, like, also burn stuff? We could. We could. Thinking I'd rather go Aura of Might if I can find it. Aura of Flame. Hammer of the Heavens is pretty good. Cleanse would be pretty good. Do we go Cleanse? I think we go Cleanse, yeah. We want damage because we're doing nothing. We want attack speed. Seal of Protection. Ability increase. We take that. We'll take the life regen. That's not a lot. It's pretty inexpensive. Okay, we take those. All right, we go to the next thing. I think we significantly powered up. I think Cleanse is going to help us a lot. We're definitely hitting harder and faster, so I'm pretty happy about that. I don't know if it's enough to make say a boss fight go better, but we're hitting harder and faster. Like, we take those. I was tempted to go for the gold there, but I just think luck is so much better for power. Okay, we take the luck. Yeah, alright, we're able to just stand. At least against regular hordes. That's good. Okay, this will be our last thing, probably. Yeah, we take those. And those guys, poof. We'll see what happens when we hit the flesh golems. I think they're going to be a problem. Seal of protection, huh? Go thorns. We go damage. Yeah, cleanse is real good on Paladin because you're getting the heal, and it also does damage, so you're healing, you do damage from the healing, it does damage from its own damage, it just blows things up. Cleanse might be some of the best bang for your buck. I was gonna go for Consecrate, but it wasn't showing up. I could have rerolled more, but we weren't gonna do that, right? Let's go magnitude. Let's make things bigger. I think we're doing all right with the damage and everything. And this is about it. Gold, okay. Only 18, but to me that's enough. That's enough to go out of my way for in this game. We go max life? What is our max life? 250. I think we just go damage again. Go healing here. Yeah, we're at that point where we're just starting to go for whatever's higher rarity that's within, like, our sphere, right? As long as it's something that makes sense. If it's higher rarity, that's what we pick. Okay, so we do, like, 24 damage regularly. We seem to heal up pretty quick. These big dudes take quite a few hits, though. Yeah, it took cleanse to get rid of them. Just like our biggest single hit. See if we can fix that with something. Like gold. It should give attack speed, I'm hoping. Yeah, move speed. Move speed's okay. We'll take move speed. Move speed's that thing I'm always happy to take if it's the only thing offered. And like, regardless of whatever else is offered, even if it's like, okay, you should take move speed here, I'm always kind of like annoyed about it. It is a really good stat. It's like my own brain just being like, we want damage. It's the DPS player in me. Okay. That went away. We were done. It was a shame. That would have been defensive. We take max life here. Bishop's Staff. Ability increase. We take that. Seal of Salvation. Armor. We take that. The Apothecary. Let's just start burning you away, dude. Okay, I'd say my regen is pretty strong. You can tell the regen's pretty strong because whenever I take damage, they take a chunk of damage. Because it's freeing up my health to be healed. We take those. Let's see, what do we got here? XP, we always take XP. Frankly, I should just do some more damage and hope that, like, I get another XP shrine. And then take the buff. Yeah, this is actually, we turned our damage way... The second I was like, I'm not doing damage, and started focusing on it, the game was like, alright, man. If you want it, you know what? Okay, that's another... That should be an XP shrine. So we're gonna take a little bit more, okay? We're gonna do this. Oh, come on. Of course, it was one of the ones that gives me XP or magnitude. That's irritating as all hell. That's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. We had gotten very few shrines this boss battle. So this is actually rather good. It's allowing me to kind of go around and get these shrines before we just end it. Wherever you are, Apothecary. Oh, you're right here. There you go. Go away. Thank you. Didn't get sucked up. Alright, now this is the real test. If I last... Physical damage. We don't do physical damage. Do I need to move fast? I don't think so. I'm my own source of healing. So it shouldn't matter. Heal protection, life regen. Bishop's Staff. Shielding, greed. We'll take the ability increase. Cleanse. We're gonna re-roll here. Seal of Salvation. Healing plus 15%. We take that. We take the damage increase. Cleanse, staggering. Oh, we don't take that. I'm sorry. Seal of Salvation, ability increase, or armor. We take the armor. Theory allows you to walk through characters, ignore collisions. We're not going to do anything here. Alright, this is the real test. These werewolves are either going to die to me, or I'm going to die to them, but there's no in-between. And yes, I understand the absoluteness of the statement I just said. More what I mean is these werewolves are the pass filter. Like, right? If you can't beat the werewolves, you're screwed. And, like, it's just kind of what lets me know my build is working or not. Although, I'd say it's working pretty dang well. The second they do damage to me, it is immediately put back. Anytime cleanse drops, whatever was around me is dead. And I don't even actually need cleanse drop for that. It's happening just when I heal. I think we've done it. Chat, I think we've done it. I think we're there. I think I need to work on some max life, really? But I think this is the build I've been trying to make for a couple days now. Yeah, I think max life will really help this, especially in these later levels. Yeah. And yeah, I think we'll get to where we want to go. Healing. Oh, max life, but healing. Healing's at 110, max life is at 360. We'll take the max life. I hate what I just did, but hey. Bishop Staff, ability increase, we take that as well. That's increasing base damage and healing from the Bishop Staff. I think we're about to kind of see some huge numbers for this build, at least. By huge numbers, I think this build will never have huge numbers. To be very clear, I think this build is very much about mitigating the damage I take to small numbers, and then just healing back small numbers that deal damage in small... You see what I'm saying? We made a small number build, but small numbers add up to big numbers. We take those. Okay. Go for another attack speed. We're getting hurt pretty bad. I need a cleanse to come in. Yeah, that was okay, that was starting to get scary. Which is good to know. Good to know we have that problem. I think that's just a mix of armor, max life, and healing. Let's go for that ability increase. I think it is because it's... I would imagine the ability increase is the base value of like whatever it's increasing. So, like base healing, base whatever, before the healing percent is added. So healing percent is nice, but if we can increase the base value, you always go for that, right? I still think the build is working pretty well. Like, if I had allies, this would be disgusting. I guess. Like, I guess we can take a little block chance. Right? Like, we're at the point where we're getting hit hard enough that block chance behooves us. Just to mitigate some of these attacks. Damage dealt back, we take that as well. Not like a primary stat for us, but I don't know. Our whole build is functioning based on getting hit. I hit my dodge at the wrong time. Hey, we got both. We got both. We take those. Seal of Salvation. Yeah, we take that. We're going to go for the attack speed. Cleanse Magnitude. Cleanse Ability Increase. We take that as well. This... We'll see how this works. See, I'm like purposefully not taking damage because I know how hard she can hit. But that also means my damage dealt goes down. Take the attack speed. I think that's something I really like about this game is the shrines, and I like them because they force me to take certain things. What I mean by that is, like, right now I'm not stressing attack speed, but it is nice to have. So it's very nice when the shrine's just like, yeah, your choice is attack speed or a temporary buff, and I'm just like, oh, don't mind if I do. Whereas, like, if these were all just level ups, then you know, can end up just kind of really min-maxing your build, which, you know, obviously, if you have a really tight build, then min-maxing it helps. I don't right now, so I don't want that. We take the XP. Kind of wanted to go Magnitude there, but whatever. Most enemies have to be close to attack me anyways. That got a little hairy. That was a lot of damage real quick. Let's take this chest. Heal. Not a heal. Hour for... You know what? Let's try it. Let's attempt. Let's see. We're halfway there. We're almost done. So is she, though. We're done. Okay. I do like the fact that I am seemingly able to live forever right now. Okay, we take all that. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Okay, Prayer of Hope. Healing increase based on missing life. Cleanse. Momentum. No, thank you. Max life. Legendary. We take that. Damage. Blue. We take that. Seal of Salvation. Blessed. No, thank you. Bishop's Staff. Armored. Where's my armor at? 34? Let's increase that. We'll take the attack speed. Cleanse. Hoarding. I don't think we take that mythic. Yeah, we don't. We don't. That's bad. Bishop's Staff ability increase. We take those. Take the life regen. We'll leave. At 13. Okay, we got 3 more to go. This is what messed me up the last time I got here. Yeah, these dudes do quite a bit of damage. Okay, what just killed all of them was just me healing. That was not even a cleanse. Block chance? We'll increase the block chance. We'll start doing that. Just to mitigate some of these hits, right? Mostly so that if we get surrounded like this, it's not like, oh, that's where all your health went immediately. Okay, we come here. Okay, we're gonna swing. I'm gonna take a little health off the top for damage. I think that is worth. It's not huge, but I think it is one of my, like, not my only. I've been taking damage the whole time, but it's a good damage modifier to have. Alright. Bishop's Staff, ability increase. We take those. Bishop's Staff, magnitude, no. Legendary damage, we take those. Seal of Salvation, Blessed, or Armor. We'll take the Blessed. We haven't upgraded our healing in a little while. We've been focusing on, like, outright survivability, which, again, super good. Gonna keep grabbing gold. Items. Alright, we got a shrine here. Let's take it. Luck or gold find? We go with luck. I'm surely worried about power. I think what I'm going to do is once I can unlock the treasure bag, I'm going to sit down and make a farming build. Because I think a farming build would be dope. Just like max gold. Just max gold, right? Max item drop chance. And I don't know. We figure out what class just kind of works and has the least stat investment that's necessary. Okay, we got that money. That's all we cared about. Seal of protection generating. Thorns. We'll take the regenerating. Oh. Damage mythic or attack speed mythic? What is my attack speed? 75%? We're going to increase that. Seal of protection regenerating. We'll take it again. Max life. We'll reroll this because we can get better. Bishop staff armored. We'll take it. We'll take it. I know there was a bishop staff just like full ability increase that was blue there. That's very nice. But armor is very good for us. Alright, that took a little while for that heal to actually proc. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I saw way too much damage actually hit me there. Max life or increased healing? We're gonna go max life. We're gonna keep... I wanna get really high max life so that I can just kind of take a lot of this damage and not care. Okay, we take the XP always, especially with this build. If I was playing with other people, I'd be tempted to take the area. That seems really nice, and it is when you're playing with other people and the enemies are spread out more, the map's spread out more, everything's spread out more. Oh, right before I got gold. Seal of protection increase. Okay, we take those. We'll go max life this time. I'm gonna reroll. We're gonna reroll again. Take the healing. Take the bishop staff. Okay. It's interesting how the bishop staff healing does not increase. So that means the only way healing from the bishop staff increases is by you increasing straight up healing. Which is good to know. Okay, I'd say we have a good amount of armor. Those swipes last night were insta-killing me. Guys, I think we did it. I think I delivered on the stream title, okay? Like, we were just tanking things, ignoring them, and continuing on about our day. And that's what we wanted. Okay, that was a white. Don't care about that, but whatever. Oh, that was a lot of damage. I mean, relatively a lot of damage, right? Like... Let's go back to the center. Let's say hello to our boy here. And just keep... Okay, so these big dudes, these dudes need to go. They're ice. So yeah, those big hits, I'm hitting for... couple hundred when I heal is nice. Oh! That was a lot more than I wanted to take. We're not doing enough damage. So we're gonna go around and grab items and things. Because we're gonna go over in time anyways, right? So we're just gonna make it worth our while. I wish he would come all the way over here, because I like literally am just not hitting him at all right now. It might not look flashy, chat, but this is what peak performance looks like, okay? This is what peak performance looks like. Alright, we take those. And we got a good amount of memories. Alright, guys. Thank you all very much for watching. If you made it this far on the stream, a like and a sub would be very much so appreciated over on YouTube, and a follow over on Twitch. Trying to grow the channel right now, and every little bit helps. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on YouTube so you don't miss my next uploads. Guys, I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Peace out.